Thank God it's Friday.
I like it.
And I want to welcome our viewers to dissect. My name is Amobi Okafor. As usual, I'm on the studio with my good friend, Kingsley Ezenwenyi. Kingsley, say hello to our viewers.
Thank you, our viewers. And we are here once again on Friday.
Yes.
You know, I remember one of the slogans in FM Port Harcourt, Domere Cosma, said, "Thank God it's Friday." I like it. Because that's when weekend starts.
Of course,
he has
already started. And today we want to talk about the proclamation of 14 June 2025 as Igbo Day in North Carolina.
Yes.
I mean, that's a huge deal.
Yes.
Kingsley, I don't know if you were part of the whole
Yes, I was
part
of the organizing committee, though
okay. You didn't do much.
I didn't do much. I have to accept. Though
yes.
I was there, but I participated fully on the day. And I must give kudos to Francis Eboom.
He is the committee chairman of
the whole committee.
I think he did a wonderful job.
He did a wonderful job.
There's so many of them.
I love his title name, Ojure Ejidago. Yes.
Yes. And I interviewed him and he said Ojure Ejidago. I asked him to explain that.
Yes.
And, to be honest with you, I have not heard that young man talk. But listening to him talk,
yes.
Oh my God, Igbo.
Yes.
Yes, I can. Now I understand why he was made the chairman
exactly.
of that.
So,
also,
then Chika Harrison.
Oh my God, she did wonderful.
The communication committee chairperson.
Okay.
Did a wonderful job. In,
definitely.
That, and other women, please. That I call these two people who does not...
No. We are just trying to remember some names.
Diminish the impact other women played.
At some point, I saw Chika Harrison walking back and forth. I told her, Madam, you need to go and have a rest.
Yes.
I think you need a little break. Yes.
The Mrs. Mirikwe them.
Mrs. Mirikwe, Ekene Mkwadum.
Exactly.
Eze.
Yes, so many of them.
Who else? Man, if we start calling names, we're going to forget some.
And the president of all the states.
State
organizations.
Oh, Herringbone did wonderful.
So, what I want to say is, what happened on the 14th of June, 2025?
Igbo Day.
Igbo Day is one of a kind.
Yes. On
how new the Igbos are in North Carolina. The Igbos in North Carolina are new in the United States.
Of course, not very new.
We have achieved what no other Igbo community in any other state have achieved.
That's true.
Both be it New York, Texas, California,
when you talk
Maryland,
about even Houston, let's narrow it down to Houston. Yes. None of them were even dreaming of such a thing.
You see? So that is what I called systematic movement, strategic organization. Is not what I should call, should I say, sense before slogan.
Sense before slogan. That's a good one.
You use sense and all those.
Instead of shouting with slogan, but you don't have anything behind it.
So it was a very strategic movement.
Now, but there's one thing we need to correct, one impression, because I saw some people online saying that it was Biafran Day. Oh. It's not, please, my people. It was not declared as Biafran Day. We don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Not even getting in trouble.
It's Igbo Day.
Call it what it is.
Exactly.
That proclamation on the 12th of June, declaring 14th of June every year as Igbo Day. Was never in the governor didn't mince words.
Exactly.
It was Igbo Day.
Igbo Day, not Biafran Day.
Declared.
Yes.
But as you said, people went online, start shouting Biafran Day.
Biafran Day.
The state of North Carolina.
It was
I
just
to wonder, which part of planet do these people belong to?
I don't know.
Do they know what is Biafra? Biafra has been in existence since 16th century. Bice of Benin is in the map. Even before 1914 amalgamation of Nigeria.
Before the Portuguese.
Yes, it was the Portuguese explorers. And Ojukwu, when he declared that war, there was a meeting, there was a rubbing of minds.
Before they came up with that name.
The idea.
Right? It wasn't like they were just thrown out.
And now, Igbos, we are Igbos. And Igbo Day is what Governor Josh Stein declared. Proclaimed, please. Let me use the appropriate word he used.
Proclaimed, yes. So every June 14th in North Carolina, we will celebrate Igbo.
So I give kudos to Igbos in North Carolina.
No.
That strategic thinking. Instead of
I don't know I really have to give it to them, to be honest. Just like you said, even though I came and I covered the event, I wasn't part of any of the planning committee. We forgot to thank Ifiu Melo.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Ifiu Melo did a wonderful job.
You can.
We're still going to be forgetting the whole lot of people that did a wonderful job. So, it's not Biafran Day, please.
Please, let us Igbo, be clear.
Yes, it's Igbo Day.
We don't have anything against Biafra, but we should call it what the governor proclaimed.
Yes.
So that tomorrow
we don't want next year, if we are ready to celebrate, there will be some kind of problem, crisis or whatever.
This is Biafran Day.
So it's not Biafran Day. It's
please let us
Igbo
understand
Day.
that Igbo Day is Igbo. There are Igbos in River State. There are Igbos in Edo. There are Igbos in Delta. There are Igbos in Cross River and all those
if they accept.
And then, if they accept,
yes,
of course, if you accept, then we'll talk of the 5 states of Igbo and all those.
Yes.
So I think we are enough. And what we are saying is that, please, this issue of Biafra or no Biafra, let me tell you, during the 30th May of Yogu, people were saying
30th May, meaning the 30th May was the beginning of the day
Ojukwu declared Biafra.
Okay.
And all those things. And people have been giving different opinion. Why is it not declared a public holidays in Nigeria? For goodness sake. This is a homework for all of us. Do they give public holidays to when a war was declared or when it ended?
The war ended
in January 15th,
1970, right?
That was the day the war ended. And it was declared, Biafra was declared on May 30th. And people are forcing people to sit at home. Compelled obedience is not obedience.
But sit at home is almost every Monday. It's not even like you are talking about May 30th.
I know, but on May 30th, they still did the same thing.
Okay.
And Ojukwu, who declared Biafra, during every 30th of May that I've been opportuned one or two times to be part of, he sits down in his house with friends, play the Biafran national anthem, and we listen to the Ahara Declaration over wine, some chewables, and all those things.
Few
he
friends,
doesn't go out. Never go out to force people to sit at home. Even in Nigerian independence that we all celebrate, people sit at home as if they like or not. So this forced obedience, compelling you to sit at home,
it's not necessary.
It's not necessary. And in my own thinking of you, if you asked me.
Right. That's what I was going to ask you generally.
Yes.
What do you think about this agitation of Biafra?
Let me tell you. My opinion is this. Nigeria should do well to declare. That's my opinion. 15th January as holiday, the day that Nigerian Civil War ended. Then 30th May, if the 5 eastern states deem it fit, they should use that day, they should declare their own state holidays. Look at what happened here in North Carolina. Proclamation of 14th June as Igbo Day in North Carolina, not in America. Okay. So if they choose to declare public holidays for states, like Anambra,
for the 5 eastern
Igbo, Abia, Enugu, and Ebonyi, holidays to remember the day that never was.
So what you're saying is January 15th, Nigeria
should
do something about it, like declare it a public holiday.
Yes.
Then May 30th, individual states
the 5 states or whatever. Governors can choose to commemorate that day, because we lost millions of people. That's my opinion. Because come to think of it, the Armistice Day.
That's the American
end of First World War. Not the beginning.
The end, yes.
That was the end. 11/11 in Nigeria. In most of the army barracks on the 11 a.m. on the 11th day of the 11th month. That's what we call 11/11.
Okay.
You see, they observe silence. That was the Armistice Day, 1918, when the First World War was agreed that it will end.
Then, after the Second World War.
Yes.
Then you have the Korean War and all that.
Other wars.
So that they changed it
America changed it, renamed it to Veterans
Day. Okay.
No more the First World War. So, as far as my memory can carry me as a historian, as a political scientist, I think what people declare is the end of. Declaration of Memorial Day focuses on the end of the war, not the beginning. Come to think of it, you are a Nigerian. We are all Nigerians. And if you are the president of Nigeria, a section of the country, which is us, Igbos, tried to succeed. And it was not successful.
Right?
And you come to celebrate that day as a public holiday for the whole country.
Think of it. I don't think that will happen.
It's not because we are involved.
Yes.
But the right thing to be the day the Nigeria and the Igbos decided, or Biafra decided.
And Igbos are not the only people that died at the war.
Yeah, but we are more, because the war was fought in our backyard.
Yes, boy, that's true.
And that's why I still fault people who still fight the war of achieving this sovereign state of Biafra in our own backyard. How do you fight a war in your own backyard? You want to... No Igbo man, if let me say, for instance, if it is a lottery, if you say you are declared Igbo, Biafra today, no Igbo man will say no. If Nigeria say, okay,
of course, even
so
myself.
Why are you fighting people who will accept if it is done? You know the people who are holding you on the jugular, and you leave him to come and
start intimidate your own people.
Your own people.
That's what I don't understand. That's the part I don't get. The whole, personally, honestly, I don't really care about this Biafran thing.
Yeah.
We should just, why can't we assume that we already have Biafra? Just
of the mind.
Of the mind, yes.
Of the mind.
Let's just assume.
Keep developing.
Yes, develop.
Look at
the
our
area.
governors.
Exactly.
Look at what they do.
Well, do you have to have Biafra to develop the states? So let's stop.
Yeah, you say, what is in a name?
Exactly. Oh, what is in a name? Yes. Why can't we assume that we already have Biafra?
So what?
Then develop our states.
Look at what.
And then move on from
since
there.
I came to the U.S.
I'm
going front and back. You will hear Igbo Day in Houston. Everybody, the masquerade, everything. You will hear Igbo Day in New York, in Maryland, in California. Everything. None of these Igbo Day celebration have achieved the feat Igbos in North Carolina
has achieved
through the leadership of Nze Francis Ebuom Ojure Jidago. Look at everywhere in Nigeria, it's all over the place. That's what I
it was all over the place.
Thinking, strategic movement, not all this noise making and all those things. So, if we put our heads together, do what we want to do,
and do this right.
So long we understand that you are right ends where another person's right begins.
And that the problem is for us to be able to talk to one another, without stabbing each other in the back or whatever. As a matter of fact, I was talking to a friend of mine in Houston. He was so impressed on what happened in North Carolina. He was telling me, he thinks they try to do it in Texas also.
Yes.
I said, if you guys work for it, but remember this thing didn't just happen.
No.
I think there was a lot of effort.
Of course.
And it took years to make it happen.
Because our problem is this, our life of Solomon Grounder, born on Monday, Christian on Tuesday,
What did you call it again?
Solomon Grounder. There's a poem we used to read when we were in primary school. Solomon Grounder, born on Monday, Christian on Tuesday.
Man, your memory is unbelievable.
This fire brigade will help us. Look at how we achieved this without making noise.
It wasn't even a big
on social media, and then petition will be going to the governor to don't do this, don't do that.
They keep pushing at it. They keep
yes.
pushing up. And I think it started not even with this governor. I think it started with the governor before.
Yes,
Stein.
Yes, it was done.
What was the governor's name?
You don't want to send my brain to.
I can't remember the former governor. Yes. I heard it started with that governor.
So this is what we are talking. When you are in a society, you be part of that society, contribute meaningfully, to the society which you belong. And that's what we have done. Now we are recognized. It's not easy for a governor of a state to proclaim
a
day, one day.
For Igbo.
For Igbos.
That's big deal.
And that's big deal.
Now, I was talking to the chairman. What's his name? Nze.
Yes.
He was saying that the celebration, though we will have to celebrate it every year,
yes.
but that Igbo Day will be every other year.
Yes. The last one was done 20 and
I think they should rethink that. I don't see why we cannot do it every year.
I think we should every year in order to keep it going. Because
we need to keep it going. I don't think it will cost that much.
Yes,
for all the Igbos in North Carolina, we can do it.
Yes.
So, Nze, I'm suggesting, instead of doing it every other year, let's do it every year.
Yes.
And I think this time around, a lot of people,
if
I'm pumped up, I can bet you that a lot of people are now, pumped up to do it. So,
every newspaper in Nigeria
carried it.
And network news everywhere.
Yes.
And that's what we should be doing. If you don't say here I am, nobody will say there you are. That's the basic
that's true.
Commerce law. So let us systematically say here we are. And all those, and stop making
and then people
noise.
know that
and stop bragging. You see, and I'm not for imprisonment of Nnamdi Kanu without trial.
So what do you think about Nnamdi Kanu?
Yeah, I'm not for that imprisonment and all this. He should be, nobody should be assumed guilty until proven guilty by court of competent jurisdiction. Mm-hmm. Everybody is innocent.
Exactly.
And all those things. And many courts have.
But not in Nigeria.
You see, it's not only him. So many people are languishing in jail and all those things. But he has become almost like his name has become synonymous with struggle for this.
Of course, for Biafra.
And all
yes.
But I want to remind us that
he has hijacked the whole process.
Whatever you are doing in Nigeria as an Igbo man, please be careful what you say and all those things. Ojukwu, in all the years he led the Igbos, came back from exile. He was named Ezigbo Buruburu, respected and all those things. He has never beaten his chest and say, who is to speak when I speak in the southeast?
Oh, you're talking about Nnamdi Kanu.
I can't.
Yeah. I think you are correct. Sometimes Nnamdi Kanu can be very, very arrogant.
We have first people like.
I don't like the way he talks to his Southerners.
Mbono Ojike, Michael Opara, Mogugo Okoye. Who are them?
Bazilike Amechi, yes.
All these people have contributed meaningfully, and nobody, Ojukwu, none of them, Ojukwu that even started this struggle, never said who will start to speak in the Southeast when I am speaking. Oh no. You see, that's one thing Igbos don't like. And the enforced obedience is not obedience. When you compare people to respect you, yes. What is happening in Igbo land is, it is unbelievable. People are now leaving their towns in droves. How do you achieve it? People are not, we said it's Fulani. We know the Fulanis.
I don't know about it. Yeah, they keep saying Fulanis. But each time they did any type of raid, it's always an Igbo person or something.
So why are people running out of their towns?
Then people are even running out.
And also, they know the people.
Yes, exactly. Your own town, why are you even running out? You are correct. And I keep asking the same question. I know it's easy for us to say, oh, because we're in America, we're talking. But how can few people come to your town, terrorize the whole neighborhood, and people are running away? Because they are in the bush.
The problem is this.
There's something wrong with that.
The Fulanis, when we claim, these people are very systematic and will make noise instead of being systematic. I remember one of my friends, Kali, from Udi in Enugu State. Let me tell you, he went to his hometown once with a friend that understands Hausa because he lives in the north. His gate man was speaking on the phone with somebody telling him that he has not received money for that month. Not the salary Kali is paying him. So obviously, all those security men you have in your villages, in your towns, are agents. They are not security. Somebody is paying them to be there. Why you are paying them too? Can I ask you a question? How many people are repairing shoes and sewing clothes in the villages that you see shoemaker, shoemaker?
You are correct. Most of them are Fulanis.
Yes. How many people? What keeps them going? And all those things. They are monitoring you and everything.
But you cannot say that all of them are. Some of them are genuine business or looking for a living. Yes.
But not using scissors to cut your nail.
But what exactly?
And live in the town.
But let me ask you, let me play devil's advocate here. What exactly are they monitoring? Because I've been hearing about these Fulanis coming. Yes. They want to take this, they want to take that. For years now, I've been hearing, to take what? What exactly are they looking for?
What I'm saying is this, is that we should be, why I use that is strategic thinking. We should be strategic in what we are doing, not overblowing our trumpets.
Okay.
Let me tell you, whatever we do, we're taking it out of proportion. And we are Igbos. We take it out of proportion. Let me tell you, kidnapping for ransom was started in Niger Delta.
Oh, really?
When they were kidnapping the oil workers,
that's true. So they were doing it for a reason.
Yeah, for a reason. Mm-hmm. That these people are siphoning their natural resources. They can't fish, they can't do any meaningful farming, and yet they don't get the money that comes from their resources. And they resorted to kidnapping them and all those. They never kidnapped their own people.
But now we are kidnapping our...
Then we started this one, and now started kidnapping our own people. Now it becomes a crime to work hard, and God has blessed you. You don't come to your village again. You will be kidnapped. The sight of a big car, you have become a victim of kidnapping. Exactly. They will just kidnap. Why?
I was.
Why?
Yeah, you are correct. I met a friend. I saw also Gidibam. Gidibam, I know you are listening. We went to Imo.
Yeah.
I saw him on this little tiny car, and I was asking him,
"Why?
Why are you in this car? This car?" He was afraid of being kidnapped.
Yes.
I'm like, are you kidding me? He was that car, if that car passes by, you will not look twice at that car. And this a way of
that's
him.
the level we have reduced ourselves.
But, but at the same time, that's dangerous because I was telling him this little car is also, the safety is not something guaranteed. I would rather drive in that my big car than that little car. But I can understand. You are right. So
what is the essence? You want to do traditional marriage, you pay ransom. You want to
you
pay ransom.
If you do it in Lagos or somewhere, they will criticize you.
They will
criticize you. Yeah, they will
criticize you. Of all people are now doing burial in Lagos. That we never conceived that idea ever before now. And you say you are achieving what?
Because we are not safe.
When your people are running away from you. When all the businesses have closed. Asaba is now taking over Onitsha in business terms. And you say we are achieving what?
And on top of it, we do sit at home on Monday.
Yes. And we sit at home on Monday. Other people in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt,
they're just doing business.
They are just doing their business. So how can you be dealing with your own people?
So who do you blame? Does that have to? Are you going to blame the Fulanis? That's the point I'm trying to.
No, I'm not blaming the Fulanis.
That's what I'm saying.
The Fulanis did not organize sit at home. They did not order
exactly. So what's the point?
So the Fulanis. Look. I've mentioned Fulani in terms of strategic movement.
Okay.
No, you see, in terms of strategic movement, they'll think you don't even know what they are doing on this. It starts to manifest. But we manifest what to conceive before we even plan to do it.
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
So that's why I use them.
Where, Igbos are loud. We are loud.
Look at not all Igbos. Let me tell you, it is the bush, the domestic rat that tells the bush rat that there is fish in the house. So why can't we route out anybody in the bush if we know who we are going to meet? When even you catch some of the Fulanis, in their midst, they are Igbos, telling them the direction.
But that's what I'm saying. Exactly, you are correct. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes when they do these raids, most of them are Igbos. And I keep asking myself, where are these Fulanis everybody is talking about?
Yes. The worst aspect of it, of your is this. Let me tell you. Everybody, most people have, let me not use fall prey to this fallacy of overgeneralization. Mm-hmm. Some people are afraid to say their view.
Oh my God, tell me about it.
Because they don't want to be attacked. They don't want their family to be attacked.
Your business may be attacked.
Yes, their business may be attacked.
If you think about it, if you're just a poor guy, maybe have a little job teaching at one of the universities or whatever, and you're coming out to speak out, don't you know what will happen to you? So people, you are correct. People are afraid to speak out.
As far as enforced obedience is not obedience, because at the slightest opportunity, people will strike you.
Exactly.
So that is it. So we can fight anybody in our bush if we know who is there. Before we end, please. I was pained to bone marrow when Opayemi Bamidele, the Senator Opayemi Bamidele, said in the floor of the Senate that regionalism, granting regions autonomy, is like granting Biafra. Opayemi Bamidele, I know him. He was the president of NANS, National Association of Nigerian Students, when I was in NANS too, when I was the mobilization chairman of NANS, National Association of Nigerian Students. And I was so appalled that Opayemi can condescend so low to the level of making that statement. He said it in the floor of the Senate, that is like giving Biafra on a platter of gold. Well, if it is regionalism, let it be. And one day, these things will happen and take place.
Yeah, one day at a time. Like I always said.
Nobody should be killed. Nobody should be massacred again.
Just
for the essence of Biafra.
And sit at home on Monday should stop.
They said it will stop. Nnamdi Kanu is part of the. It is sit at home started with when he will go to court. I'm not against people sitting at home when he will go to court.
But
now,
not every Monday.
Every Monday. He doesn't even go to court on Monday. So I don't know. Yes, if there is solidarity with him any day he goes to court, why not? But
that will make more sense than
telling
declaring
you
every Monday.
Whether he's going to court or not.
Even though Nnamdi Kanu himself has said
yes, he has said it that he's not part of it.
But I don't know, people are still scared.
It's not easy to start something because once you start it, be careful.
Especially
because ending it
will be an issue.
It will not be within your boundaries anymore. Yes.
All right. It's been a good Friday.
Yes.
It's time for us to go and
round up.
We have
rounded up and please, our viewers, we wanted to talk about Anambra election.
So that's
upcoming. But the issue is that this issue is very critical. This proclamation.
Okay, that's why we wanted
to do it, and not only that, because some people have been hijacking the whole thing,
saying
giving it a different connotations.
Yes.
And we don't want that to continue, because we are sitting in North Carolina.
Exactly.
We are part and parcel
of every celebration. So whatever goes wrong will affect all of us here in North Carolina.
We don't want
it's just like
people that ate Igbo food. We are so happy.
Exactly.
And we were explaining to them jollof rice.
Everything. Yes.
So it's been a nice one, and only good thing is worthy of emulation. Other Igbos should emulate us in this.
I hope they will do that. Yes.
So that when you are doing something, North Carolina, we proclaim this day, Igbo Day.
Igbo Day, June 14th.
Thank you.
Thank you. We did great, man.